I'm Earl Batman Stringer.
I'm Crystal Lewis, aka The Fit Mom.
Yeah, we're brother and sister.
But we're also something else.
We're both
About that
fit life.
What's up, guys? Welcome to BTFL. It's your man, Earl Batman Stringer, and I'm here with the Fit Mom, aka my sister, Crystal Lewis. And today, we're actually gonna it's kind of like a response video to Chris Jones from PumpChasers. He just did this video, and it was pretty interesting. He was giving his opinion on trans athletes in female sports. So basically, when a man wants to be identified as a woman now and they want to actually play, in female sports, right? So this is like a pretty good topic that I thought, it'd be cool to talk about and just give our opinions on it. Keep in mind, like we say, this is just our opinion because, some people get crazy. If you say the wrong thing, it's like, no, you didn't. It's all good. Listen. It's just an opinion, whatever, it's all good. Everybody do it. At the end of the day, do whatever you want to do. It's all good. Like, we don't care. I know I don't care. So it is what it is. So going into it, before we get started, do guys shout out. This video is brought to you by theweightlossrecipes.com. This is where you can get over 300 fat burning soup recipes. And it actually shows you how you could lose up to 10 pounds in 2 weeks. All right, so link will be in the description of this video. Now, let's jump into it. Chris, all right, trans athletes, playing female sports. What's your take on that?
This subject totally caught me off guard because honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said, I'm cool either way as far as people doing what they want to do. Now, as far as the athletic part of it,
right?
How just, makeup overall, a man, is, hold tight, ladies, stronger than a woman, in most cases.
Ooh, no, you didn't.
No.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I can do anything a man can do, boo.
Just the genetic makeup in most cases. But, like I said, hold on. Now, a woman can train super hard and, of course, be like 10 times stronger than a man. But in this case, the particular situation that we're talking about, she's bigger. She's perhaps maybe stronger, than the opponents that they're playing against. Yeah. So it kind of gives an advantage. It kind of gives an advantage for that team to have basically a man, a man, on their team. But like I said, again, if she wants to be identified as a woman, cool. But then, like I said, when it comes to the actual sport, okay, is it a woman's team? Is it a man? It's really touchy, and it's really hard to say, okay, is this cool? Is it not cool? Me personally, if somebody, like I said, just basically compare her to the other athletes, on her team,
Yeah.
And then if she's super awesome, then other teams are going to be like, oh, I want her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's a good point.
So it's like, if she's, the opponent, then you're like, oh, that's not fair. But if she decided to come on your team, then you'd be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And this is a good point. Two quick things. One, before I seen the Chris Jones video, when I read the title, I had my own kind of opinion, and I was telling Jen, which is my fiance, whatever, I was telling her, I was like, honestly, in this day and age where everybody's like, oh, everything's equal, first I was like, well, if you want to switch over and do that, then that's on you. It is what it is. Like, if you identified as a woman, then you play with the women. If you identify with the men, play with the men. But Once I saw this video and I saw what it was talking about this dude in Australia who decided now to be identified as a woman, which is great, but I guess playing rugby or something. You gotta watch the Chris Jones video. Maybe I find a picture and I'll stick it in here. But I was all good until I seen this dude. He's like 220 pounds and he is strong as hell. And he's playing with these women. And when you look at the pictures, he obviously stands out, or she, whatever, but stands out. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, that does look drastically unfair. Now granted,
Yeah.
A lot of, the trends, when you convert over to from man to woman, a lot take like estrogen and stuff like that. But still, when you see this picture of this guy, woman, now a woman, it is complicated, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But when you see the pictures and when you see him playing, her playing, damn it, it I don't know. I did say to myself, whoa, that is kind of unfair. And the second part I was gonna say was what Chris Jones was saying, and guy, I think his name Jerron Fitness. He was in a video and he was saying to people that's like yay for it or whatever, they say, now, what if Little London, which is your daughter, okay, what if she was playing against a trans man who is now a woman playing in the sports? Imagine London getting elbowed by that guy, or
I see your point. Yeah, that's where the tricky.
That's where it is. It threw me off because I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah, that's where it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of unfair, but I don't know. It's like I said, you totally caught me off guard with this subject this morning. So yeah. If I look at it that way,
you would be like, get that man out of here. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
But you want to be like, if exactly. Like you said. But
but then again, like I said, if it just depends on the
right. If she team, was on sport, your team, then you'd be like, yeah, what's wrong? It's all about, that's what you'd be saying. But here's the ultimate point that I really liked about the video what Chris Jones was talking about. This was, and I'm like, wow, this is true. Mm-hmm. Think about this. As a woman, if, say for example, the one team gets the trans athlete, right?
Yeah.
Who was stopping the other team from going out and saying, well, we you know what? Let's get us a trans athlete.
Exactly.
Now,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's tricky.
But here's the crazy part. What they were saying was funny, but it may be true if something don't change. Eventually, all female teams are going to be made up of women who used to be men. It'll be like one like vagina, like legit vagina on a team, and the rest will be like, all trans. Because think about especially on a competitive level. High school probably don't even matter in high school, right? But when you start messing with like college and then like pros, imagine you get these 6'4" guys who were born a guy, whatever, and they're like, you know what? I want to identify as a woman, which is dope, which is cool, right? But now what happens when the other teams be like, well, all right, we're gonna get, and then the other team be like, all right, we're gonna get another one. Then the other team be like, now it's three trans on this team, and that's unfair for the women, for the born women. That's kind of throwing me a little bit. And so I think rules kind of need to be looked at when it comes to that, because I think,
and like I said, I gotta cut you off. It's kind of like they gotta have some boundaries as far as like comparing them to the other women that's on the team, like almost like, I don't want to say a weight restriction or height. I don't want to say anything like that, but it's like, okay, the strength aspect of it, you can't have somebody that's, like you said, 10 times stronger than everybody else on their team or everybody else on the opponent, right? On the opposing side. Like I said, it's kind of not fair, but it's like, that's where, like I said, they gotta implement some kind of guidelines, basically. When it comes down to right now, I think because everything is so trying to be so politically correct, but let's be real. At some point, you gotta look at the facts of the situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now. Like realistically, that's like
because I was telling Jen this last week, and I was like, because what if it goes? Well, no, I was saying the same thing because Dave Chappelle made that joke. Remember, he got hated on Netflix when he was saying, so what happens if LeBron James decides to be identified as a woman? Does he now go to the WNBA? I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
what is, like, it's true. Like, and if he did, I mean, it wouldn't even be, I mean, in this day and age, that's actually a reality. That could actually happen. So, at the end of the day, like with the sports, I think they really need to take a look at that. In reality, who cares? In real life, you want to be a woman,
like,
man, it don't matter. Do what you do. Long as, you know what I'm saying, it's all good. But yeah, the sports, yeah, I think they might want to. I think they might want to look at that a little.
Yeah, they gotta
implement. And then if you flip it, what about women who now identify as men? Right? Then you got to switch it, and then now it turns into, if a woman goes into wants to play on the man football team, right?
Yeah.
She was born a woman, but she identifies as a man. Now she's playing college football, and now dude is like hitting her super hard. Now what?
Mm-hmm.
Now what? Now you gonna get people saying like, dude, you're a man. You're hitting this woman like you're like breaking her spine.
I don't know.
So it's like a very slippery slope, my friend.
It is. Like I said, it totally caught me off guard this morning. I don't know. Like I said, you know me, I don't care either way. But when it comes to the sport aspect of being fair, that's when, like I said, is they gotta have some kind of guidelines. Because then when you brought up my baby into it, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Right.
If she's playing against, if there's some way that she can get hurt, more by,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, they definitely got to implement some guidelines. But just to be
clear, there are certain things that I do think women and men can compete in. There's certain things, but just certain things like rough sports like that.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Like, men are normally, now granted, there are some women out there, just straight up born women that can beat up men. They're out there. Mm-hmm. They're out there. You know what I mean? There are women who are better. Basketball.
Stronger.
Yeah, they're better this, better that, better this. But on the higher you get in the skill level, most likely a man is going to have an advantage over women in most situations. But hey, that's our opinion. That's what we do these videos for. If you're watching this video, comment below. Let us know what you think about trans athletes playing in female sports, or the reverse of that. You know what I'm saying? Comment. Let us know what you think. This is our take on it. Chris, anything you want to say before we get out of here? I'm still stuffy because it's early in the morning. I sound like
I know. It's super early. And then you caught me with a subject that I'm like totally like, I have like, I don't know. But anyway, no. Yeah, you guys just leave I can't even talk. Leave your comments below. Let us know what your opinion is. And yep, we appreciate the support. If you haven't checked me out, you got to check out, he'll put the link to the guide, 7 Easy Steps to Becoming a Fit Mom, available on Kindle. I had to slide that in there, of course.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. If you do, please leave me a review so I can know what you guys think. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, and you could get that book, whether you were born a man or a woman. It don't matter.
That's true. Like I said, tips for men, women, whatever.
You still could use it. Word to the up. All right, we out. Be sure to subscribe. Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to check out our new free book called Get Fit for Cash. This is where you will learn how you can get paid just for losing weight.
It doesn't get any better than that. In this guide, not only is it going to show you how to reach your goal, it's going to show you how to maintain your goal and get paid for doing it.
So check it out now. GetFitForCash.com. Link in the description. Let's go.